Hello, artist Albert Smart, back with some tips to make you a better artist. Today we're talking about value, and value refers to the lightness or darkness of a color ranging from white to black. So, what we have here is a black and gray rose, and I want you to pay attention to how it all starts with value. Value is what defines everything inside of this picture. If there was no difference between tones, we would not know what we're looking at. We wouldn't, it would just be a flat image. Value is what makes it so appealing to the eye. And that brings me to part two, that value helps define the shapes. Let's take a look at these leaves at the bottom. The leaves at the bottom are defined by the value of themselves and the value of the shapes around, or the shades around them. So the lightness in those leaves against the background darkness is what brings them focus. And that brings me to number three here. Strong values bring strong focus. So, center of this image, we have this rose with these two petals, the one on the left blue and the one on the right is more of a mid blue and some white in there. And that heavy contrast between those two values is what brings our eye to the center of this painting. I also don't think we should take away the importance of midtones. Midtones make the picture. We have darks and we have lights. If we got rid of all the midtones in this picture, you would have a very difficult image to make out because you would have a lot of black spots and a lot of white spots, but all the gray in between values would be gone. So it would be very difficult to make out what we're looking at without midtones. So when you're painting, you usually want to save your darkest darks for last and your brightest brights for last. Most of your painting is going to be finessing in different values in your midtones. Now, this is going to be hard to believe, but my final tip, color isn't that important. When you look at this blue rose, it doesn't matter. Let's imagine we're painting this blue rose purple. Your dark purples are going to go in place of the dark blues. Your mid-tone purples will go in place of the mid-tone blues. And the same goes with your lighter tones and your highlights. It doesn't matter what the color is, it's the values that matter. And if you could get your darkest colors where they're supposed to be and your midtones where they're supposed to be, and then finish it off with those nice highlights, you're going to have a really nice image that stands out. And that's pretty much it, guys. Those are some really, really helpful tips that help me out in my art journey. Please do me a huge favor. Comment below with some things that might confuse you that I can make content of to help you in the future. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.